Afternoon, Raymond. Here we are again.
Good afternoon, Nick. Welcome to another day on planet
well,
Earth.
Actually, the weather today, at least, it's windy,
Yeah.
but not rainy.
Yeah.
But
Storm Dennis is coming in.
Storm Dennis is coming in, and before we get on to what we're actually going to talk about, we're going to France on Monday, just as Storm Dennis is building up nicely. So,
well, actually,
this could be-
hopefully he might have gone past.
well, hopefully,
so
yeah,
we can get
yeah.
across.
Yes, we need
So
to get
we'll wait and
across,
see.
anyway.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I think what we've read about this week, a little bit more about electric cars.
yes.
The first thing is that if the powers that be have this edict that we've all got to drive electric cars, let's say we've got 10 million electric cars on the road. The average length of a battery in these is somewhere between 3 to 5 years.
Yes.
Now you must remember that these batteries are not the normal car batteries. These things are somewhere in the
they're
region of
pretty
3
big.
feet, 3 feet by 2 feet or something ridiculous.
Yeah, they're really
They're really
large.
big,
Yes,
right?
yeah, that's true.
So
Where are they going to go? you
where are
mean?
they going to go?
Yeah.
When their batteries are finished, they're not recyclable.
No. So,
So where are they going to store them?
well, you tell me. You're the expert. I mean, that is another big question mark. So we ask that question. What governments, etc. Where's the answer, please? We'd like to know, so we can all put our minds at rest. We're not going to have battery mountains, etc., etc.
Okay.
Now, the other thing is
Yeah.
that I was listening to on TV, actually. I forget where it was exactly, but it was about someone charging their car
Yeah.
with the cable from a flat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was crossing a pathway
Mhm.
when she got home, and of course inevitably this was leading to a few discussions, shall we say, with the neighbours. Now multiply that by everybody again. I mean, I just don't see how it works.
Can you imagine a 20-story block of
Well,
flats,
I mean-
and everyone's got an electric car?
Well, I presume then what they'll have along all the pavement will be, 50
A bank of charging
a
points.
bank of charging points.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Mm.
Okay, I'll accept that. Okay, the infrastructure to put that in place is going to create such a huge carbon footprint, you wouldn't believe it.
Well, quite. They'll have to dig up all the
Precisely.
pathways, the roads. I mean, it just.
And then the other thing you've got to think about that is, no one's actually worked out that cost.
Well, I mean, it's going to cost billions and billions, and it'll make HS2 look cheap.
Yeah.
In truth.
And the other thing which I was reading about was that if we all have electric cars, all these people who drive to work and from work, they come home at 5:30 and they've got to charge the car, so they all plug them in. The national grid system can't take it, so we're going to have blackouts.
Well, unless they build a lot more power stations, I'm guessing, and presumably,
But hold on. The way this country works, to build a power station takes 20
Yeah,
years.
it does. Yes, yeah.
And so they're talking about 12 to 15 years. The answer
Yeah.
is that ain't going to happen
Now,
in time.
I agree. This sounds a bit, we're becoming a couple of grumpy old men actually by saying all this, but it's not meant to be that. It is literally just pointing out, there are real problems, and typical of governments that sometimes they go headlong into something without realising what the consequences would be.
Yeah,
I mean, Gordon Brown and the diesel, I suppose you could argue, was a classic example.
Yeah.
Everyone went and bought diesels because they were told it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Now they're condemned as the devils.
Devil incarnate.
Yeah, so don't say it doesn't happen. It's happened then.
So when Gordon Brown got that was what, 2002, 2003?
Yes, that's right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that was 17 years ago, let's say.
exactly.
So we've got electric cars came into the fore about 5 years
Yes,
ago.
yes.
So we've got 12 years
Yeah.
before somebody discovers that
Yeah.
there could be the devil incarnate as well. I mean, it seems to go in cycles.
Well, I mean, that's what we're saying, is that for goodness sake, why can't people be sensible and look at various alternatives, not just go headlong into things. Volkswagen can't make any more electric cars anyway because they've run out of batteries.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't make this up. It just seems ridiculous.
But I think more to the point, and what I actually object to more than anything else is, I like to have choice. And I do object to
Yes.
being dictated to. This is supposed to be a democracy, and we are being
Yeah.
told how we're going to live our lives.
Yeah, but it's not just this government. To be fair, it's a lot of other governments throughout the world. Not Germany.
Not Germany, not Italy.
Not Italy.
Not Spain. Well,
no.
of course, they all produce a lot of cars, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny life that, isn't it?
I don't know. Is America doing anything? No. So it's just a few.
I mean, the other thing they've done in America is that they've got an agreement out of, I think it's Volkswagen and BMW, that the engines they're going to produce will guarantee to do 100 miles to the gallon,
Yes,
which will
that's-
reduce the carbon footprint
That's
quite
what they've
considerably.
agreed. Yeah, well, that's sensible.
So that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
sensible, you know, and there are people are buying electric cars over there because they think it's the right thing to
Yeah.
do. But again, they're giving people choice.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I suppose that's another point, really. But we are where we are.
We are where we are.
Anyway, I think that's enough of that particular subject.
All you
for the
say is,
moment.
we hope you have a good week. We're going to have a damn good week because we're going to France.
Yes, and more of that, of what we're doing now, etc. Next time.
In the
round.
future.
In the future, yeah.
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 So it's a good night from him
It's a good night from me.
and a good night from him.
Yes.
Good night. Cheers.